friends, let's look at problem 2131, Longest Palindrome by Concatenating Two Letter Words. So let's look at this problem together. So here, the data structure we're going to use is dictionary. And the point to this problem is the following. We don't need to construct the palindrome explicitly. So we just need to focus on the last counting, right? So for this problem, a special case is that if it's impossible to create any palindrome, we're going to return 0. So this case is going to absorbed by our general logic, right? So here, actually, the length of this word can be as long as 10 to the power 5. Therefore, we need to pay attention to the term complexity. So here are the hints. Actually, this hints give us very explicit rule or hint or plan to do the coding. So here actually we are going to follow this one, right? So we just if you have a BA, then you are going to have AB, right? And then if the two letters are the same, you can use at most one, except those even pairs, right? So here let me first count the collections default. We can use counter directly, right? This the words. So you can print out that, so to have a feeling about this. So for example 1, you have LC appears once and CL appears once. So this actually form a pair of length 4, right? You put one set LC, you put the other set CL, and the GG just once. This is the odd, so you can use it once. But if you have 2 more times of GG, you can use it 2 more times. So that's the counting here or statistic here. Let me just delete that. Next, I'm going to initialize a counting variable called result. So the final state of this variable is what we want to return. And also we want to check if for the same key repeated twice. So this is the key if it contains unique letters. So we want to check if the one of the odd case is used. So we're going to use used odd, so to be false, right? And then we are going to do the counting. So for k, v in d items, right? So let's first treat the case if k0 equals k1. In other words, the case is like this. Then we are going to check if the count is odd or even. So if v modulo 2 is 0, means even pairs, we can use all of those. So the result will be this number of pairs times 2, right? So each have length 2. We can use all of them. Otherwise, so we can use v minus 1 pair, right? So because v minus 1 will be a even number, but v minus 1 can be 0, right? So but in this case, we should use one odd occurrence, for example here once, right? So we are going to increment the result by 2, and also we want to check. So here we need to do a check if not used odd. So we haven't used it yet, so we can use it. And then we used odd set to be true. So if we have already used one pair, we cannot use anymore. For example, you have another key, right? Also the same character but different from GG. You cannot use the odd occurrence anymore. So this deals with the key with unique character. Otherwise, so it's something like LC or CL. So what do we do? So we want to add, so the mean count of this V and the D, V reverse, right? So this gives CL and LC, so we just one, you have 4, right? So you are going to do 4 times this one. But if I iterate over all the keys, I will do each of these once. So we count twice. So in this case, we also need to interdivision by 2. Or if you don't want to do a full loop, you just half, right? Once you visit the LC, you don't need to visit the CL, but this will compensate that. So then we are going to return the result. right? So if finally the result is 0, it means that we cannot construct a valid palindrome. So this is the full code for this problem. Now let's look at the run. So here, integer objects not a subscriber. So let's see, v, let's see, v is the value, right? So here is not v, is k. Yeah, it passes the 3 cases. So for this one, you can put JJ in the middle, and the left side, this one, right side, this one, or the direction is not important. You put one side, and then the reverse will be another side. So here, 8, right? So here, you can use only 1 because this is just the same unique character in each key, but you can only use once of the odd occurrence. So now let's submit for generic case. Yeah, it passes all the cases. So I guess this problem is another problem about palindrome. So there are actually a large number of problems in LeetCode related to palindrome, but it's best to design solutions based on the definition of palindrome. With that said, I guess that's it for the current video. Thank you for watching.